Welcome to Smackdown Live as we are headed to the Great American Bash. We are stopping here in Hamilton, Canada to do the damn thing. Randy Orton making his way out here. Randy Orton, who was expecting to hear from Bray Wyatt last week. Bray Wyatt decided not to show up on Raw. Here on SmackDown Live. He decided not to show up anywhere. Bray Wyatt was not here, and we thought he would be here after screwing Randy Orton out of the King of the Ring tournament. Randy Orton wants to know, hey, when are you coming out? When? And Randy Orton here to address Bray Wyatt after pretty much destroying the Wyatt family. Look at this. This is SmackDown Live. Bray, I don't know if you knew where you were at last week when you were supposed to come out here and give some sort of declaration address. Quite frankly, I don't give a damn. Because I want you out here right now so I can finally bury this hatchet between you and me. Yeah, I killed the Wyatt family. I made sure they were dead and gone. I just didn't like you guys. It's that simple. Who the hell runs around here with two clowns like that, thinking he's a messiah, thinking he's the savior of all people? Not something I was down here with here on SmackDown, and I removed that. So, Bray, last week you skipped out. You weren't true to your word. And I know you're not going to stop screwing me over until you get what you want. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to settle this in the ring here, settle this in wherever the hell you want, your house, your swamp, wherever the hell you want to go at it, Bray. I want to settle this and end this. I came into the Wyatt family to destroy it, which I did. And now I want to destroy you and put you down. And I know things won't go back to normal for me until I'm able to put you out. But if you keep on dodging SmackDown, and you only keep attacking me when I'm not prepared and I'm not ready for it, when the hell are we going to finish this? See, here's what I'm proposing. You come out here next week, and I don't have to go out searching for you. Because, Bray, I know where you live. I know your compound. I know the Wyatt compound inside and out. And don't make me come there and burn it to the ground, because I'll set that bitch on fire. So I'm issuing that you come out next week and address your actions here on SmackDown. So Randy Orton addressing Bray Wyatt, telling him, bring your ass out here, or else I'm going to go to the Wyatt compound and burn that bitch down. Exact words of Randy Orton right there. And what a way to start SmackDown Live here tonight. EC3 announces who he's going to face for the championship, baby. But up next, tag team action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 650 pounds, Tucker and Otis, Heavy Machinery. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 620 pounds, Akam and Razor AOP!
The Authors of Pain in action here tonight against Heavy Machinery, two of SmackDown's newest tag teams going at it here. And I'm excited about this kind of this new pairing. First time we're going to see them here on SmackDown go up against each other to open up the show. The SmackDown division, the tag division for SmackDown is definitely needing new blood, needing new challenges for Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, especially after keeping on defeating Dolph Ziggler and Jinder Mahal. One of these two teams can't come out of this and become the standouts of the new tag team division, but the question is, who will it be? Who will come out of this division? It's the Authors of Pain. Last time we saw them, they were demolishing, I believe, the Lucha House Party. And they're out here now tonight. And it's going to be a little bit tougher, I think, to demolish guys the size of Tucker and Otis' size. These are two big dudes. And it's going to be pretty tough to do that. Pretty tough. Alright, here we go. It's going to be Akam and Tucker to start off for their teams. And Tucker's going right at it. Big man. Big man hits. Big man punches. But here comes the size of Akam back to attack the big man Tucker. And again, like I was talking earlier, the tag team division here on SmackDown Live has been needing some new blood, has been needing some new teams to challenge against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And right now, I think it's the perfect time to strike. These men they did win last week. They came off of a big win against Roman Reigns and EC3 last week with their titles on the line. But Carl Anderson right now, from what I hear, has a big head apparently going. He's put a #1 contendership match in a one-on-one matchup tonight, as Carl Anderson will face Dolph Ziggler later tonight with a #1 contendership for the tag team titles. Carl Anderson believes he might be good enough to be world champion. He beat Roman Reigns in a tag team matchup last week, so why the hell not? As the AOP here working on Tucker. Tucker. Powerbomb! Why, that's a big man getting powerbombed there. That's not no small man. That's Tucker right there. Tucker could be out of this. Tucker could be out and a kick out by Tucker. You gotta be careful. This is a big dude. Now Razor. Tucker trying to find something within him here. Now Tucker counters it. Now Tucker with the hip toss there. And Heavy Machinery back in control of this matchup here. And here we go. Now Heavy Machinery is going to do their own double boom. A double shoulder. Oh, Otis is feeling it. Oh, no. Let's go ahead. Butts and elbow drops. Otis, a lot of people believe is the breakout star of this team, is coming at him. Is coming at Razor. And Razor, I don't know if Razor is ready for Otis. Big bad Otis. As here comes Otis Dojovic. Oh, runs right into Razor. And oh, wow. That's no small man going down. Right there on the feet of that clothesline. Big shots again here by Razor. Now Razor. Went for the elbow, nothing there. And now Otis with a big time punch of Razor. Remember, these are their former tag team champions, the AOP, former NXT tag team champions, and they're hoping to. Oh, look at that! That's right. That's something. My partner needs to rest. Big boot to knock down Otis. That's not easy, man. I'm saying everything here is maximized. These guys are big, man. And where is Akam going? Akam. Headbutts! He's not really known for going high risk, and it shows right there. It shows that he's not really a high risk taker, and he still got some of it, but not all of it. Oh, here we go, yes! Otis now takes control of the matchup again. Oh! Nothing there for the big man. A takedown there by Akam. And right now, I don't know if Carl Anderson and the Gallows are watching this matchup, but they should be. Because these are two teams that are going to want to beat you guys. Again, here we go. Another power bomb, this time on Otis. The big dozer is taken out there. AOP now for the pinfall. And a kick out by Otis. And Tucker. And oh, come on. Razor says, I'll do whatever the hell I want to do. Look at the power. And Otis right now needs to get a tag into Tucker, man. This is not good for the heavy machinery team right here. And look at Tucker trying to reach out to him. And Razor's like, nah, that's not going to happen here. Shots to the legs there. Tag in now. Two to Razor. And here comes Akam. Akam and Razor doing their best right now to not let Otis make that tag into Tucker. They know what comes up with Tucker. Clothesline. And look at this. And strength of Akam, by God. And again, here we go. This is just two tag teams here. The AOP showing their dominance over the heavy machinery squad. And I don't know about y'all, but the AOP are probably my #1 contenders. They're my power ranking #1s in tag team division. And Otis is switching this game around, baby. Big bad Doze. Let's go, Otis. Clothesline there. And Otis, come on, get it together, baby. Make that tag, make that squeeze into your main man. And big splash by Otis. Now going after the arm. Nah, that's not the way it works. As Razor now throwing these punches here. And oh, look at that, that's a big man flying. Big man's not supposed to go like that. And Otis makes a tag. Makes a tag into Tucker. And Tucker knows his partner's in trouble here. And now throws him right over him. Man, this is a matchup that's slowly taking its time here, and it's definitely the authors of pain showing that they're not just smash mouth like that right off the bat, that they can take their time and do work, and they can go with the best of the best, because that's what I think the biggest criticism about the authors of pain is how would they do in a long-term matchup, how would they survive it, and right now they are doing good work, and they're doing quick work of the heavy machinery squad. They've been dominating most of the match. They've seen a couple of comeback attempts by heavy machinery like this one, and they'll find a way to get out of this. But AOP in the middle of the post right there. Tucker. Look at, that's a big strong man there, man. They call themselves heavy machinery obviously because these men, they lift weights, they're strong. blue collar workers. These guys don't mess around. And here we go back to it again. Otis, and that's a double shoulder block. Otis and Tucker's like, come on, let's end this match. He's like, come on, let's do what we do. And what is Otis thinking here? What is Otis up to? Yes, come on. Let's put this to him to bed. Oh, countered by Razor. Tagging. Oh, that ends it. And yeah, there was no way they were going to kick out the AOP. Reign and dominant here tonight. And they showed their naysayers tonight that, hey, that the AOP are more than just 3-minute matches, that these men can go longer and last longer, and they have the stamina to be in competition with the best of the tag teams here in the WWE. Their strategy is a little bit more slower and a little bit more methodical, and it's not the fashion that the fans will call the most exciting, but the job got done, and the AOP are victorious. And right now, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows better be keeping these guys on the radar. The same with Heavy Machinery, but keep these two closer to the radar, because these guys, they're looking to get that championship. They're looking to come for the SmackDown titles. Here's the women's champion, Becky Lynch. Last week, the Man and Asuka were in a tag team matchup against Fire and Desire. And you know what? Asuka, you did a great job. But at the end of the day, we know the true reason we won that match is because of me. See, Asuka, I can't wait till SummerSlam when I challenge you again and my title is on the line. And this time, there's no way it's going to end in a draw. There's no way we're going to finish in the same position we did at Over the Limit. This time there will be a clear winner. And Asuka, I know you're not the same right now since you lost your NXT Women's Championship at TakeOver. But maybe now you'll have the full attention of the champion now. And now you'll put that full attention to good use. Because I want the best Asuka. I want the Asuka that's 100% focused on SmackDown Live and not just on NXT. I want to see that Asuka here at SummerSlam. And as those speed bumps that I call the dopes. And here comes, I guess, one of those speed bumps, the so-called speed bumps Becky Lynch calls till SummerSlam. She will be defending that title, that women's title, the SmackDown Live Women's Championship at the Bash against Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. I don't know if Becky can overlook Mandy and Sonya, but she is, and the man does what she wants to do. I'm going to tell you this right now, Becky. You need to stop underestimating me and Sonya. Because guess what? At any time in that match, we can throw you outside of the ring. And all we have to do, one of us just has to take the lie down and the other one gets it. 1, 2, 3, and you're no longer the champion. And you're not going to be champion for a while. See, that's a good plan. And I've thought about that plan. And you can go ahead and do it, but here's the thing. You're not going to do anything to me. You two are going to collapse. Because I've seen this. We've all seen this. You're too of a high profile to let yourself roll over for the win. Let Sonya be the winner, right? That's what you do. Look, it's a 2-on-1 match, essentially, okay? At the Bash, you're in a 2-on-1 matchup with your championship on the line. And here's the thing, Becky. Me and Sonya, we're willing to take the hit. Whoever it falls off. Whatever comes on, whoever the opportunity falls to, we're willing to take the fall for the other. See, that's what you're thinking, and that's what they all say. But Mandy, let's be honest. You know you're going to betray Sonya. You know, Sonya, you were going to say one moment in this ring, both eye to eye, and then one of you's going to tell the other one to sit down and go down. No, you're not going to want to. Your egos are too big for that. I'll never turn on Sonya. See, my ego's not big enough, and that's where you're underestimating. That's where you're making assumptions that are incorrect. Simple. Okay? Beck, you're going to lose your championship at the Bash. And I don't know who's going to win the title, but it's going to be either me or Sonya walking out as champions. You know, it doesn't really matter what you're saying to me, because at the end of the day, when the Bash comes around, I'll make both of you tap out at the same time if I have to. I'll beat both of you up if I have to at the same time. I'll smack both of your heads in together at the same time. I'm not really afraid of my match of that. And Becky is very confident that she will get through Fire and Desire. And a slap by Mandy Rose. Oh, and Becky with that face of what the hell. And now Mandy, a knee to the back of the neck. Went for that swinging slap and didn't connect, but Mandy's going to try to hit a suplex, I guess. Yeah, look at this suplex by Mandy Rose. Suplex. Big, nothing. Big kick to the midsection right to the man. Switching out of that. And now what's Becky up to here? Becky with the arm drag right there. On the arm. And this is smart. Start working on the arm in the future now, for that way when the time comes, you can just easily disarm her. That's the name of Becky when she finishes. And now, what is this? Look at the way she's got it wrapped around. I don't know what the hell that was, but Becky Lynch is going high risk. Where's Sonya Deville in all this? She should be out here to save Mandy, because Becky Lynch is laying a whooping into Mandy Rose. Maybe Becky is right. Maybe the ego of Sonya Deville might be too much, because there is no Sonya out here to save out Mandy, who's getting beat up right now. She started the fight against Becky. Now Becky is just laying into Mandy. And a clothesline that knocks down Mandy, and the ref out here to separate, but still no Sonya out here to help out Mandy. That's saying something there. Yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jinder Mahal from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
And Dolph Ziggler coming out here to go one-on-one. Who last time we saw Dolph Ziggler in action, Dolph Ziggler was in tag team action and told Jinder, "Let me handle this. Let me do this myself. I'm going to show you why you wanted to follow me, why you chose to be part of my group." And now it's just him and the Samir brothers, Samir and Sunil, the Singh brothers, and Jinder Mahal in the modern day heels, and this the show stealers, whatever he's calling his team nowadays.
And his opponent, accompanied by Luke Gallows, by way of Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 213 pounds, one half of the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Carl Anderson.
And the machine gunner Carl Anderson, who last week was able to pick up the win for his team. He did put the finishing touches to Roman Reigns. Him and Luke Gallows defeated the team of EC3 and Roman Reigns for the championship last week. They defended their titles, and it was success for this team. And tonight he said, hey, I'm gonna come out and get an action singles match. And we'll put a #1 contendership on the tag team titles. If Dolph Ziggler wants to show up, he can show up and I'll give him that spot. And Ziggler's out here looking for that opportunity. I thought I just heard the crowd here in Canada scream, let's go Ziggler. And Machine Gun Carl Anderson telling Dolph, hey, we've had history. We've been in this ring before. You've beaten us before for our titles. We've beaten you multiple times when the titles were on the line now. And here we go. Carl Anderson picking up Dolph Ziggler. And Carl Anderson right now, I did get the chance to speak to him before the night started. And his confidence level is at a different level right now after pinning the WWE Champion last week. And he had a hell of a performance there. And went for a cut of nothing there. And Carl Anderson with a drop kick. I asked him, are you going to think about a singles run? Carl Anderson said, don't try to drive friction in between me and Luke Gallows. We are still the tag team champions. And at the end of the day, our most important task is to defend these tag team titles. But he did say a bold claim, and he said the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships right now mean more than the WWE Championship because the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champion pinned the WWE Champion. And look at Jinder Mahal trying to cause trouble up there. No, I don't think Jinder touched him, but it did not look like that was what Carl Anderson had in mind. And now Dolph Ziggler, the former world champion, the man who's now trying to form a stable of I guess modern day villains. And he picked Jinder Mahal, said, I see the potential Jinder has. Jinder has world champion potential. Look at the man. The man's physique is great. So why not choose him in my stable? But now he did acknowledge his loss of Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel no longer a member of the SmackDown Live roster. He joined ECW and has formed a team over there with Bo Dallas as of the B team. And right now, Dolph Ziggler's enjoying his time here against Carl Anderson. And Dolph, a former world champion, former Intercontinental champion, former tag team champion here. This guy's done a lot here in our universe mode, and you can't take away all the accolades he's done here on SmackDown. And a big time splash! It's a crossbreed of HBK and Billy Gunn, and a kick out there by Carl Anderson. And now Anderson, the machine gunner, picking himself up here. Drop kick. Oh, nothing there. He thought he had something there. He thought he could surprise Ziggler on the surprise. But this is a man who's been a world champion. It's back-to-back weeks. Ziggler wants to prove that Carl Anderson wants to prove that he can take down world champions. And Carl Anderson now high risk. Last time he went up here, it ended all bad for him. But not this time with the clothesline on Dolph Ziggler. But Ziggler rolling out. Smart there by the kid. Now, Carl Anderson using this in time right now. Suplex back into the ring. The machine gun Carl Anderson is looking for the pin, looking for the win, and a kick out by Ziggler. And Doc on the outside, Jinder on the outside. The two big men are on the outside, countered by Ziggler. And here comes Ziggy. Drop kick missed. Missed kick right there. Face buster there by Ziggler. And Ziggler's like, come on. We know what's on the line here. We know what's on the line. A chance to be a #1 contender and a chance to get my titles back, to get the tag team titles back. And Jinder's enjoying what he's seeing his mentor do right now. Famous sir! And Ziggler's like, pin that. Pin that. And a kick out though by Carl. Carl Anderson feeling something right now. Feeling it again. Luther's press by Anderson. And this has been one of those tag team feuds that's been mainly on the side of the Good Brothers, but there was one moment when Ziggler and Jinder took the titles, but it's been a rival that's basically been owned by the Good Brothers. Oh, kick to the midsection. But we might be getting another championship matchup if Ziggler is able to win here tonight. One neck breaker! Impressive! Pinfall rope break there. Wasn't aware of it, just wanted to get the pin. And that's what happens when you're not aware of where you're at in the ring. You bust moves like that and went for a cutter here. No, he's going for a neck breaker here. And that's just Dolph Ziggler being Ziggler. We've seen him pull that neck breaker off multiple times. And he's setting it all up for a zigzag. That's what he wants to do. Oh, eye rake. Carl Anderson, what is he doing here? Oh! Lays out Ziggler with that kick. Oh, but look at Jinder Mahal. That right there is saving Ziggler right behind zigzag. That's going to be the #1 contendership. That's what's coming home. And Ziggler. Oh, a kick out by Carl Anderson. Even with the help of Jinder Mahal. Carl Anderson now picking up. Gunner, let's go! Let's go home! Carl Anderson lays into Ziggler. Kick out by Ziggler, too. Woo! Oh, kick to the midsection there. Now, Ziggler counters. Ziggler gets out of this one. Ziggler, facebuster again. He's enjoying that facebuster. Countered by Carl. Anderson, wait a second, pump. Oh, neck break. Look at that's gotta hurt the neck. That's gotta hurt a lot. And a kick out by Ziggler. My God, these two men. This is the #1 contendership on the line for Ziggler. Carl Anderson wants to see his skill where he's at as a singles competitor as well. He's got the confidence being built up, and that confidence has allowed him to survive longer. The former world champion Dolph Ziggler, former world champion, former Intercontinental champion, former tag team champion. And what is Ziggler up to here? He's not paying attention to Carl Anderson, and you should. You know, he missed that. Neck breaker. And Anderson says it's over, man. I'm putting this from the bed. And it's Anderson going to kill the magic here for Dolph. Wait, Dolph. Oh no! Oh, shots a knee to the head. And a famouser. One more time for good measure. Ziggler says, "Come on, ref." The ref a little late on the count there, and this could have been it. And a kick out by Anderson. And all right behind you. Carl Anderson, Michinoku driver. Bam! And Jinder Mahal watching his mentor face the end here. Kick a night. There you go. Got it, that's game. Carl Anderson looking at Jinder, telling him don't. And Carl Anderson with the win. And Ziggler on the outside of the rope now questioning himself. What the hell? Where do I go from here? Jinder Mahal not following him, and this is not good for Ziggler, who's trying to be a mentor, who's trying to form his own group and be the leader of that group. Whoa.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Bayley making her way down to the ring here tonight to compete against Ruby Riott. There's a frustration building within within Bayley right now of not being able to beat the Riott Squad, not being able to remove them from this position of power that they've accomplished of getting the Money in the Bank, becoming the #1 contenders for the tag team championships. You know, Bayley had a little bit of a rant on Twitter about Ember Moon as well, so the frustration is starting to build here, and Bayley feels like she's gonna have to go solo in order to defeat the Riot Squad. And it's a big match here for her, especially when you're going up against the head of the team.
And representing the Riot Squad from Lafayette, Indiana,
And
Ruby Riot.
I got a chance to speak to Ruby today. Ruby very clear about this. She wants to put the past to rest. She wants to put Bayley out of sight. She wants Bayley to stop bothering her, and she's ready to move on to the championship that she said that her and the Riot Squad are going to possess. So this is all about ending this feud that she's had with Bayley, her and the squad have had with Bayley, and sending a message that's going to be loud and clear to the past opponents of the Riot Squad. Wow. Yeah! I just wanted to scream. It's just fun. So here comes Bayley and Ruby Riot, and Bayley trying to get the crowd here in Canada behind her. And now here we go, and Bayley takes down Ruby Riot. And maybe Bayley is right. Maybe she needed a solo outing against Ruby, and maybe she can put her down here. And Bayley went to high knees there. Nothing there for Bayley. Power slam by Ruby Riot. And Ruby believes she is the general of the Riot Squad, that she is the leader of the team, that she is the one who makes everything go. She believes she's the one that plans out the larger picture, sees the big picture for the Riot Squad, sees the way they're going to accomplish their mission, which is to cause all-out chaos and become the top women of this division here in Smackdown. What a DD! What a suplex there by Ruby. And Bayley right now, again, her riot on Ruby Riot on Twitter was on Ruby Riot and Ember Moon. It was something out of character for Bayley. Bayley never typically does that. Bayley just takes the losses and eats them up inside. But maybe these losses have just been coming in too much and just not feeling like, hey, I'm not getting anything progress against the Riot Squad because they're still here together. Dropping her down with the Bulldog there. Impressive by Bayley. Now Bayley. Neck breaker here onto Ruby. Yes! Boom. Now Bayley did go off on Ember Moon saying, hey, you know, I chose Ember Moon because I thought she was the best option to help me beat the Riot Squad. And I chose, obviously, someone who was not ready, someone who's immature and not ready to compete against a squad that is definitely better than we thought they were. And Ember has not responded to that. And it definitely sounds like you're throwing someone under the bus for the loss. And Bayley typically isn't that type of person, but again, the frustrations of losing make you someone that you're not, that you truly are not. And right now, Bayley going higher risk, and went for it and knocks out. She knocked herself out and Ruby Riot there. And it's painful there. And Bayley just sitting down right now, wondering now what the hell can I get up to. And both ladies picking themselves up here. And Bayley and Ruby steps back in the ring with the spinning kick. And look at Ruby delivering these kicks. And Ruby Riot, very, very smart. Didn't put herself in the Money in the Bank matchup. Let both Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan compete in that matchup. That's saving years from your career. You get yourself in the Money in the Bank matchup. It's scheduled to take off years off your career. And to use essentially Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan like that, even though they don't think they're being used, I do think they're being used. And, oh, right in face first. Ruby Riot quietly has obtained the Money in the Bank briefcase thanks to those two ladies. And she's planning on using it and says, hey, I'm going to give them the tag team championships because that's where they're at right now. Right now they're tag team champions. But I'm a champion. I'm a women's champion right now that needs to be crowned. And now Ruby at the middle rope here. Low body! That's just trying to lay out Bayley there and tell her you're not in my level here, Bayley. And a kick out by Bayley though. Bayley's surviving so far, and I'm liking that Bayley is trying her hardest right now to stay here, toe to toe, and delivering these elbows. And now Bayley, wait, what is that? It's a suplex, a little bit of a different variation of it, and now looking for the pin here, and a kick out by Ruby. And Bayley thinking to herself, okay, what else do I gotta do? And now Ruby delivering kicks, delivering whatever she needs to deliver. Takes down Bayley. And now shot to the midsection here of Bayley. And what is Ruby Riott doing? Big kick right there. Oh, she's delivering the Riott kicks here. These are the Riots, not the Riott kick. There's the Riott kick too. And Bayley being picked up by Ruby. But Bayley's like, no. Nuh-uh. Bayley taking down Ruby. Oh, this is a long way to go. Bayley. Oh, the hugger's elbow. The Macho Man elbow. Yes, Bayley hit it. That's the win. That's the win. And a kick out by Ruby. Headbutt though. You should have been careful, Ruby, because now Bayley feeding off the momentum here of the crowd in Canada. Whoa, we want some Bayley. Suplex. And Ruby finding her way back up again. And Bayley might be closing this out here. Bayley might be putting it to bed. Bayley to Bayley. No. Ruby counters it. Ruby Riott. What is this? Powerbomb and just laid her down. Pinfall here. Riott looking to win. And a kick out by Bayley. It's anything to get the win here tonight. Ruby Riott wants to send the message loud and clear. What happens when you mess with the Riott Squad? Again, here come the Riott kicks. Big kicks there, all by Ruby. And Ruby picking up the down Bayley. And now here it is. Riott kick. Ruby Riott victorious, and the message is that Bayley, you were never on our level. You can't handle us. Just the momentum has not been going Bayley's way, and Ruby Riott capitalizes on that here tonight, as she will pick up the win here tonight. Look at this. Bayley went for everything she could do. She tried to get a Bayley to Bayley, but it got countered here by Ruby. Claps her in between the head like that. And was able to deliver a power bomb. And then here come the Riott kicks. Boom. Just been hit in the head so many times that it just took down Bayley. And Ruby making it loud and clear. You don't mess with the Riott Squad and you leave them alone. Loud and clear there. And that there is an example of why you stay the hell out of the Riott Squad's way. Bayley realized that she needs to not stick her nose in business that isn't hers. And now we're done here. We're done with Bayley, and we're done with Ember Moon, and we're done with that whole little fight. And we're now going to target the tag team champions, the Iconics. See, the Iconics have been running around thinking they're the best tag team because they won a little tournament and they're the first women's tag teams. But guess what? The Riott Squad now here. This is a new, improved Riott Squad, and we're set, we're open, and we're ready to go. We're ready to take those championships. We're ready to destroy the Riott Squad. We're ready to destroy the Iconics. We're ready to destroy whatever steps in our way. And here comes Peyton Royce. Hey, you guys said her name. You said the Iconics name. And one half of the Women's Tag Team Champion will be making her way out here. And you asked for it. And here comes Peyton. Really? This. Look at you. You're coming out here talking all this trash. Look, I'm not here to get a match with you, but I do have a question for you. When are you going to use that tag team opportunity? Because me and Billy, we just defended our titles on Evolution. I don't know if you saw that, and we beat the so-called Bellas of the WWE. See, you've been patiently waiting, and I'm going to give you your time frame now, and I'm going to let you know how much time you have left as tag team champions. At the Bash, Sarah and Liv will both compete as they face you guys at the Bash for the tag team championships. Is that what you want to hear? I guess I no, I have no other questions except it's funny how you left yourself out the match. Maybe you're just afraid of getting beat by the Iconics. What? Why aren't you in the match? Since you're the one talking all this and talking, but yet you don't really get in the ring much. You just do a lot of talking. Tonight was just a rare example of the times you get in the ring, but you really rarely ever do. Because I am the general of the squad. See, Liv and Sarah are the warriors, the fighters, and they get in this ring and they do what I say, and that's what it gives them. That's what gives them wins. That's what gives them money in the banks. That's what's going to give them your tag team championships. See, I'm the general of this squad, and I don't need to get in the ring every single time, only when I want to make a message loud and clear. See, all I heard from that is that you're hiding. You're hiding. You're afraid of competing. That's what I'm hearing here. And if that's the case, and that's fine. You know, you're just a chicken, and that's cool. I'm not gonna do chicken noises, but the crowd can do that if they want to do that. But you're just afraid of the Iconics, and that's perfectly fine. I would be too. No, I'm not afraid of it. See, I've got a big picture in mind, and I've removed Bayley. The next plan is to take your titles, and then eventually we'll go for the Smackdown Women's Championship, and I'll cash in that Money in the Bank briefcase, and I'll become the Smackdown Live Women's Championship holder. And that Payton's like, let me see if I can get a fight from you like this by hitting you over the head with a microphone. But what we do know is that we will get the Iconics against the Riot Squad at the Great American Bash for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships of the world. But it will not be Ruby Riott in that matchup. It will be Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan against Peyton Royce and Billy Kay of the Iconics at the Great American Bash. As right now, Peyton Royce is telling Ruby Riott, you're afraid, you're not really a general, you're not really wanting to get in this ring and get beat up and show that you're not really anything. But Ruby Riott says, hey, I'm the general of this team, and the only time I get on the floor, the only time I actually compete is when I need to send a message to our enemies, and I need to send a message loud and clear like she did against Bayley here tonight. And now Ruby Riott is pounding in to Peyton Royce, and right now Peyton came out here. She didn't come out here looking for a match, but she came out here fighting and attacking. Again, you're coming after her territory. You're coming after the vindication of their hard work with the Iconics, of years and years of hard work, that they are the best tag team in the world. And you're trying to take that away from them, and they're not going to go down without a fight. As Peyton Royce takes down Ruby Riott, the referee's coming in here to separate this now, and thank God with separation now. Here we go. This is being all separated, and it's going to be the Riot Squad, the Iconics, at the Great American Bash. And here's Kevin Owens. What's this man about to talk to us about? Canada, my home country, my fellow people here. I'm here to address my loss last week, where I did not become the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, and it bothers me that I'm not winning my matches, and I'm not being as vicious and as bad as I should be. I'm better than this. I truly am. I was once a world champion, and now I'm here without facing the Intercontinental Championship. I can't even get a number one contendership match. And you want to know, there's only one place to blame. One place to blame. One thing where I can lay the blame on. That's SmackDown management for not setting me up for success. Their job is to set their superstars up for the most success, and yet here I am without a championship. Here I am, not in the main event. Here I am, waiting till I'm given a championship matchup. I shouldn't be in number one contendership matches, no. But here's what's gonna happen. I'm on my last weeks here on SmackDown, and I thought about it because with the ECW contract, you can choose or stay. You can do both. And I'm leaning more on the side of leaving. And I want to humiliate SmackDown before I leave. I want them to be embarrassed. And I want to take away something so dear and near to them. And we'll find out what that is in due time. But I'm announcing right now that at the Bash, that will be the last time you see Kevin Owens here on SmackDown Live. I will call out my final opponent in due time. Because, let's face it, I am no longer wanted here on SmackDown Live. I have been betrayed, and I have been sold out by Shawn Michaels and Shane McMahon. And to any wrestler in the back, it's going to happen to you too. These guys, they don't give a damn about you. And Kevin Owens coming out here and saying, hey, at the Bash, the last time you'll see me on SmackDown Live, I will announce my opponent in due time. Always feeling like SmackDown management failed him.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, one half of the Naomi.
It is women's tag team action here tonight as Naomi teaming up with Natalya to take on the really unlikely pair of Nikki Cross and Nia Jax. And Naomi will be defending that championship at the Great American Bash against ECW's Nikki Cross. And if Naomi loses that title will be headed over to ECW, and it will become ECW's property. So the pressure is on Naomi to keep that championship here on SmackDown Live. And I gotta admit that I know she's feeling the pressure, and I know she knows it's going to be a big, important matchup at the Bash with that championship on the line.
And her partner from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
And Natalya, who I got the chance to speak to her, addressing her losses, her current momentum not going the way she wants it to go, say, hey, you know what? I just had to realize that I have a new role in the SmackDown Live locker room. That's to be the vet. That's to be the one that leads these young ladies into the future. And hopefully that can start building my momentum again, and the change of attitude and believe in the power of positivity like the New Day. We can put up a paws up and claws out, baby. We'll see if Nick Natty's able to get back to the winning side that she used to be here on Universe Mode, and maybe teaming up with the champion like Naomi can get her somewhere.
Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross.
And the thing about Nikki Cross and Naomi has to be aware is that Nikki Cross is unpredictable in that ring. You don't know what kind of Nikki Cross you're going to see. And it's unlike any opponent that Naomi has defended her championship against or gone up against in a one-on-one matchup. And Naomi needs to realize that, hey, Nikki doesn't care if she wins or loses. She just wants to cause pain and mayhem and destroy whatever's in front of her. She's an agent of chaos. And that's all she wants. And if you're able to give her the championship, it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean much to her. She just wants to destroy. And when she was put in the #1 contendership matchup, she was in it because management thought, hey, this is the right move. Put her in there and have a good match between Nikki and Naomi. And maybe that's what's gonna happen. And Nikki Cross has said, hey, I don't care if I win the title or not. I just want to destroy everything that's in that ring and destroy the champ.
And her partner from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Here's somebody that has definitely not had the start that she wanted to have. She is the irresistible force, Nia Jax, who's hoping to rebound and come back from, she's just hoping to come back from what she's gone through. She was teamed up with Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox was her captain. Alicia Fox was trying to guide Nia Jax through her career in WWE. And management has taken a new interest in Nia Jax and believes that, hey, let's tap into her true potential and Alicia. And we saw in main event what she did to a local competitor. She destroyed. But Naomi's going to start this one off here against Nikki Cross. And this is a little bit of a preview of what we are to expect at the Bash. And Nikki Cross throwing here elbows. Here we go. Nikki Cross now coming after Naomi. And Naomi better watch yourself because right now Nikki Cross might not even care if there's a match this at the Bash. And now here comes Nia. Now I said I'm going to tag myself in. And Jax here. This is her chance to prove where she stands. And Nia Jax would have loved to be the Women's United States Champion. By God, that's a big splash right there. Look at this. And the ref's like, are you serious? And a kick out there by Naomi. And remember, Naomi and Alicia Fox, that's who she had to defend her title up against the first time. That's who she had to fight with that title, Alicia Fox. And Alicia Fox had Naomi's number almost, but Naomi was able to find a way to win. And Nia saw her, you can't do anything to me. He's like, come on, that's it. Nia was the help, the muscle for Alicia Fox, but they never truly able to become champions or even make a big impact together. But now Nia's hoping maybe by herself she can make this impact. Maybe like this she can do it. And look at Naomi. And again a counter and take down. It's just taking her out of the jaw and back to it again, just trying to squish her. And look at this. Are you kidding me? The ref really wants to know why are you pinning her like this. This is stupid. And Natalia's there to save, but Nikki Cross delivered a kick to the midsection of Natty. And now Nikki Cross is attacking Naomi. Like I said, this agent of chaos doesn't care. And look at Naomi. Naomi telling Natalia, step in here, baby. And now Natty, because I've seen women like you come into this ring. And look at Natty trying to do whatever she can against Nia Jax. If anyone can take down Nia or step toe to toe with her, I believe Natalia has that pedigree to do it. As quick tags now to take down Nia. Nia now on the ground here for quick tags to do whatever they can to beat this team. And Naomi's getting pumped up. She's getting the crowd here behind her. The United States champion doing what she's got to do. Clothesline. Clothesline. And Nia now in trouble. Nikki Cross watching her tag team partner suffer here. Oh no, Nia's like enough. It's like enough of this. Whoa, bringing Natalia in here too. Nia Jax ain't playing around here tonight. She wants to show that there's a reason why management is high on her. Big splash. Nia telling Natalya, here you go. And right now, Naomi needs to find something, some way of doing it. Back to the legs again. Kick to the midsection. Brings down Nia. Face first right there. The United States champion hoping to beat Nia Jax like this. But you know it's not going to be that easy. This is the irresistible force for a reason, man. Takedown by Nia Jax. And Natalya wants to hope the best for Naomi to make the tag, but right now, Nia Jax, boom. Oh my God, look at this leg drop by Nia. Now Nia Jax picking up the down champion. The champion is down and out. We're looking on the arm here of the champ. And look at Naomi though. Naomi doing whatever she's got to do to fight. And Naomi going high risk. I don't know if she'll nail it. I don't know what she's thinking here, but she better realize this ain't gonna be easy. Elbow drop. And a kick out by Nia. I have been suffering a lot of the brunt here by Naomi and Natalya. And the tag in now to Nikki Cross. And here comes Cross. Cross right behind you. Right behind you, Naomi. Jawbreaker there that lays down Naomi. And Nikki Cross is looking like she's about to end this matchup. And Nikki Cross again just says, hey, I'll fight anybody.
I don't care.
I'll do what I gotta do. I'll bring the next fight over and over. Natalya rolling to the outside. As right now, Nikki Cross has the down champion. The champion on the ground. Headbutt. Counter there by Naomi. And Naomi now. Kick to the midsection. And Naomi trying to get the better of the challenger. She might be doing this all by herself right now. As here's the pinfall to beat Nikki Cross. A kick out by Cross, who hasn't been in this matchup as long as Naomi. Remember, Naomi's still looking for something here. Oh no. No. Oh no. Nikki. Bam! Nikki Cross. And a kick out by Naomi. But that was so close. That would have been the matchup there. And now Nikki Cross says, oh, she's looking at Cross. Oh, no. Cross kick. I don't know what that move is, but it's definitely effective enough to get the win. A kick out by Naomi again. And Naomi gets out of that one. Naomi, rear view. Naomi, like that's my championship right there. And a kick out by Cross. And Cross sees that Nikki. Oh, look at Naomi today. You can get up, Nikki. You can get up all you want. But I'm not playing this game anymore. It's Nikki Cross on the outside. Naomi making the tag into the freshman Natalya. Natalya now stepping into the ring here. And this is where it's going to come down to who wants it more. Now Nikki Cross sees the Natalya inside the ring. And Natty. Oh, she.
Well, those are headbutts straight to the face.
That's just sick. You don't do things like that. Ever. Like, how do you justify just smacking your opponent in the head like that? It's gotta hurt. Oh my God, back to it again. What did she do? Oh, she just threw Natalya face first into the mat, into the canvas like that. It's Nikki Cross. Now sees that Nia Jax telling her, get me in this ring. I'm gonna put her out of her misery. Nia going high wrist there. And now again, Nia and Nikki working well here. They're now focusing on these double team maneuvers again. The back is being stretched out there, Natalya, and Naomi can't bear to watch this anymore. The champ. And Natalya, Nikki's like, bring me, Naomi. And Naomi's like, let's go. It's like, you know what? Forget our match. Let's forget our match. And a rear view! Nikki was doing too much talking, and that's what I'll kick out by Nikki. That's the second review of the night. Second one, and a kick out there, and Naomi has to tag out because she's like, what the hell? She just kicked out. Again, like I said, Nikki Cross always ever changing. You don't know what to expect from Nikki. Cross now. Oh, suplex. Nikki Cross running the ropes here. What is Nikki Cross doing here? What is she doing? Nikki, you're not going to reach from all the way over there. Natalya now working her way towards her. Drop kick! And Nikki says, I want a little piece of Naomi too. Neckbreaker onto Naomi. Naomi rolling outside. Natalya picking herself up. I don't know if she's going to be able to last this. Now, it looks like Nikki's putting everything to bed now. Nikki Cross ain't playing games anymore. Nikki Cross is looking to become the United States champion and looking to send the message loud and clear right now. She is up and awake, and Nikki Cross, it's like a neck breaker, twisted neck breaker, and that's it right there. Natty not able to get back up, and Nikki Cross
And Nia Jax with the win.
Here are your winners, Nikki Cross and Nia Jax.
What this was very simple. Nikki Cross sending a message to the champion saying, hey, just a matter of time. I can beat you. I can take your title away. It's just a matter of time. An odd pairing there of Nikki Cross and Nia Jax picking up the win, and Natalya telling Naomi on the outside she's sorry. She's sorry about the loss. Like, she didn't want to do this. And Naomi's like, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. Now I understand. Last week was a little bit of an awkward moment in that European Championship matchup. I froze in the middle of the ring. But it was the smartest strategy I could use because even Rusev wasn't aware of what was going on. And now I didn't win the championship per se. But I gave you all a Smackdown Live moment. The moment that Sami Zayn froze in the middle of the ring. You know, it was mainly to distract Rusev because, see, I know what distracts Rusev. I've been doing it for the last couple weeks. And tonight, I'm going to call Rusev out again because, Rusev, I got us a pretty good gig. But it'll only work if you meet my demand. Just one demand. So come on now, Rusev. And Rusev making his way out to the ring. But, you gotta wonder, what are we gonna see here? He was close to regaining his European Championship last week. He wouldn't have done it, I think, if it had not been the distractions of Sami Zayn. I'm getting tired of you, Sami. I beat you several weeks ago, and I thought that was going to be it. I thought that was the end of you, but apparently not. Because here you are again, and here I am again, talking to you. So you better make this good, Sami, because I'm not here to waste my time like you took away my second reign as European Champion last week. It's very simple, Rusev. If you want this to all go away, all of it, All you gotta do is give me your mom's number. That's all I want. All I want is Mama Rusev's number. And you can't even give me that, man. Come on. Come on. What are you afraid of? That we'll fall deeply in love and that she will marry me and you'll have to call me Stepdaddy Sammy? Look, you're going to cut that out, okay? You're going to cut out the jokes about my mom. You don't know Mama Rusev like I do. And you'll never know her like I do, okay? So enough of this before I kick you across the head and lay the Machka kick into you. Look, I'll do it. I'll leave her alone. But you have to give me a chance. You've got to give me a chance to try to woo her. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We're not meant to be. But I have the way. I know a championship match is what you want. And maybe I can get the number, just the digits, her number, with the championship opportunity. What is this championship opportunity you speak of? I'm talking about becoming future #1 contenders for the tag team championships, you and I, because see, separate we're great individual superstars. Together, and if we both are powered by the love of Mama Rusev, we can be the best tag team that SmackDown has ever seen. You want to tag up? We could tag up, but I'm not giving you Mama Rusev's number. I'm not giving you anything like that. So if you want to tag up and you're actually for real about this #1 contendership matchup for the tag team titles, then I'll line up with you and I'll be your friend. Look, I'll do anything for your mom. So if next week you and I have to team up and I pick up the win for the team, you give me the number of your mom. And that's the only way I'm accepting this, man. I'm the one that got that. So I'm the one that can call my partner whoever I want. So just give me that. If we win next week as a tag team, you give me your mom's number. And if you don't want to play ball, that's perfectly fine. I'll go find someone else who wants to be a champion. Someone who, well, let's face it, someone who could probably give me their mom's number without a problem. Because apparently, you won't do that. This feud is getting out of control here. Sami Zayn said, hey, you show up next week, we win the #1 contendership, if I pick up the win for the team, you know, you give me your mom's number. And I don't know if Rusev's going to play with that game. I don't know. As we continue SmackDown Live, we have singles action to go upon here as Lince Dorado will be in action tonight.
Making his way to the ring, representing Lucha House Party from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 168 pounds, Lince Dorado.
Lince Dorado been given the opportunity here to make a big statement and a big splash for management. Management said, hey, who wants to go out there and face Samoa Joe and show us what you can do and definitely give him a matchup and definitely beat him up. You know, Shane McMahon, who, let's face it, he started the attack against Samoa Joe last week after Joe kept berating SmackDown. Shane was just frustrated that Samoa Joe said, hey, I'm going to just take out every single superstar on SmackDown. Just cause.
From Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
So Shane McMahon here tonight saying, hey, you want to go up against somebody? Let's put you in the ring against someone who's hungry to make a name for himself. Someone who wants to lead. Someone who wants to let everybody know that he's better than what we have seen so far from him. And Lince Dorado said he was quick to the opportunity to take the chance to face Samoa Joe here tonight. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a successful outing here for Lince, but he's going to try his best against Joe. Joe, who's been running Rap Shot through SmackDown, ran through R-Truth. His most proud accomplishment is making sure that we can never see John Cena again. We haven't seen him ever since their match at Over the Limit. And Lince Dorado now watching Joe as Lince is saying, "Come on, Joe." And Joe says, "All right, you want me to come at you?" He's like, "Come on." That's not what you go against Joe. And I don't know if Lince is smart enough in this one. You know, yeah, it's a size difference as well. 5'6" against 6'2", giving up a good amount, about 8 inches there. Yeah, about 8. Yeah, about 7 inches. But 6'2", 5'6". Yeah, it's about a good 8 inches there being given up in Samoa Joe here. Almost a foot there that's being given up. A size difference between these two guys here. The 4 inches make a difference, I guess. Joe right now, look at, there's Lince using his speed here. And Lince Dorado, who fancies himself after a cat. I don't know if he's got enough lives to survive Samoa Joe, but I'm sure Joe's going to take away all the 9 lives tonight here. As Joe is not a man you want to mess with. We're a PG show, but if we weren't a PG show, I would say he's a man you don't want to F with. That's fudge with, you know? And now speed again of Lince Dorado trying to move around here against Joe. And oh, Joe's like, come on, man. He's like, I get what you're doing. You're trying to be the company guy. You're trying to have the company's back here, but you made a big, grave mistake by getting in the ring with me. And Joe doesn't play around, man. That's the thing about Joe. He's a tough mother trucker. As here comes Joe. Elbows. This is a man that took out John Cena. That's the thing. He took out John Cena. He's been proud of it ever since then. And he's been calling him out every single week, waiting for John Cena to come out. R-Truth tried to come out and defend his role model, John Cena. And just for that, R-Truth got choked out and destroyed by Joe. Shane McMahon later on came out and started a fight with Samoa Joe. But the way Shane McMahon says it, the way Shawn Michaels says it, they're saying Joe instigated the fight. And for now, Joe is out here dealing with Lince Dorado, who's a proxy. He's a guy that they Shane and Shawn Michaels thought, hey, this guy can do something for us. But right now, he's getting destroyed right now by Samoa Joe. Look at this, man. And oh, one of the lives must have come here because now Lince is up and about, super kicking. He just super kicked Joe. Imagine if Lince could pull off this upset here. Imagine if Lince Dorado can fully pull the upset here and defeat Joe. What is a twisted corkscrew? My God! And a kick out by Joe, though. But Joe's down right now. Joe is feeling it right now. He's standing up here. Look at Lince. The attacks are coming in. And they're bringing down Joe. They brought Joe down. And Joe picking himself up here on the ropes here. And Lince Dorado takes down Samoa Joe. And right now, maybe Joe's not ready for this fresh batch of life that Lince has brought himself into here. Now, where's Lince going? Lince Dorado going high risk here on Joe. And Joe says, I'm just going to move out the way of that. That needed nothing. And now Joe picking up Lince Dorado. The man looked like he had another life that saved him. Now Joe, Uranagi! And he Uranagi the hell out of him on that one. And look at Joe. What is Joe thinking here, man? This is not where Lince Dorado wanted to be here tonight. And Lince says, nope. Lince Dorado. Oh, Lince finding one more life in him. Dorado now going for it. Yes. Yes. Shooting star press. Oh, the knees. Oh, Joe knows those moves. Scouts him out very well. Uranagi. And Joe says, I'm not done with this guy. He's like, I'm not done with this guy at all. And Joe. Oh, no, 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 no. This move finishes people off and hurts people. Oh, muscle buster. And Joe Turns him around. Watch this drop. Watch how they drop. Gah! Lindsay. And got to tap out Lindsay. Joe's choking the life out of him, and Joe's like, I'm done here. It's like, enough playing around. It's like, you might be a cat, but I'm a goddamn fucking lion. That's what I am.
Here is your winner, Samoa Joe.
Joe with another win. Joe just showing how successful he has been. No matter what you put in front of him. Lindsay Dorado tried to prove that he belongs. And he's more than what he's proven. But tonight he got laid out. He got laid out by Joe. Nothing wrong with that. Joe's one of the toughest competitors here on SmackDown. And here comes the King EC3 making his way down to the ring. Time to announce, who will he be challenging? Will he challenge the Universal Champion Finn Balor, or will he challenge the WWE Champion Roman Reigns? EC3 said after a couple weeks of thinking about it and partying, he's figured it out. I've been doing some drinking and thinking and I'm working out as well, because to keep a bod like this, you gotta work out. But I've been thinking, and it's been a couple of days, a couple of weeks that I've been thinking about who I'm going to face, and let's be clear about it. It's pretty evident that I have chosen the self-proclaimed face of WWE, Roman Reigns. And at the Great American Bash, Roman, unlike Asuka, who she's got to go at SummerSlam, but that's because she was doing NXT things, I'm all focused here. And at the Great American Bash, Roman, the so-called face of WWE, will face the king of WWE, EC3 Roman Reigns, for the WWE Championship at the Great American Bash. Here's the one thing, Roman, that you're not going to get from me. The EC3 you've seen for the last couple weeks, I put him to the side for now. You're going to face a new EC3 who's hungry and desperate for his career. Because here's how it's going to go. I don't belong to any brand anymore. I don't belong anywhere. I'm hungry for that championship, unlike my peers. And here comes Roman. And I don't know if he made the right choice, EC3, by picking Roman, but we will see EC3 and Roman Reigns going for the WWE Championship at the Great American Bash. And here comes the champ. You want to come out here and say that it's a new EC3, but it still sounds like you're doing the stupid decisions, that you're still a stupid idiot, because you just made the biggest mistake of your career, and that's facing me for my WWE Championship. Do you really think you have a chance against me? Come on, man. I actually do believe I have a chance against you. See, I know I'm in your head. And the example goes to last week when you lost the match, when you lost that matchup. Now you got to wonder if Carl Anderson could beat me. Maybe EC3 can do it. Maybe a singles competitor like EC3 can do it. Carl Anderson's a tag team competitor. He's a great guy. He's a tag team competitor. See, no. Last week, I lost because I had a tag team partner who wasn't mature enough to realize what was on the line. He just wanted to make a message sent, and I read the message. I read it loud and clear once. I was looking up at the lights, and I now know you're not mature enough to be the champ. You're not mature enough to be the guy. Man, you don't get it, man. It's not about maturity. See, I know I'm mature enough for this. I've put myself on the back burner so many times. You know how many times I've counted the lights? You know how many times I've felt held back? Do you know how many times I was just told, go sit in catering and we'll call you if we need you? You know that? You know that hunger? Do you know it? No, you don't. I don't know that because guess what? I've been talented my whole time here in the WWE. I've actually been good, and I've never needed a handout like you. I came here, I made my statement loud and clear with the Shield, and then I separated myself, and I became a winner, someone who succeeds. While you're a flash in the pan right now, EC3. No. I'm not a flash in the pan now. Now the time and the exposure has been shown on me. I won a goddamn King of the Ring tournament, and you can never take that away from me. I have worked my ass off for this. I've been fired for this. I've been rehired. I've been sent in the back, and now I'm here to show the world that I am ready to be a champ. Oh, and Roman says enough's enough. Enough talking, let's go. And EC3 tried to deliver a big kick, nothing there. Now Roman Reigns is saying, here you go. Deal with this. Oh my god, a crucifix. Oh my god. Oh, that's a big man just laid down. And Roman trying to make it clear to EC3, you're not on my level. Belly to belly by Roman. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a big matchup for Smackdown Live, as this will be one of the main events headed into the Great American Bash when Roman Reigns defends his WWE Championship against the King of the Ring winner, EC3.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
It is main event time here on SmackDown Live, and that main event is going to be for the Intercontinental Championship. Shelton Benjamin being accompanied by a man he defeated last week, Jeff Hardy. Jeff said, hey, there's no hard feelings. The best man won, and Shelton was the best man. So we're going to come out here with him tonight, make sure there's no funny business from The Miz and Maurice, and make sure that this is a fair match for Shelton to be able to become the Intercontinental Champion. And Benjamin, a former world champion here in our universe mode, a man who's done it before, who's won the big matches here.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
Here comes the Intercontinental Champion, his wife alongside him, Maurice, The Miz, who right now is enjoying his career renaissance again with the Intercontinental Championship and having his wife by his side. And now his best friend, John Morrison, is back as well. And from what I'm hearing from Miz and Morrison, there is plans of a tag team expansion, maybe becoming tag team champions. It's been quite the ride for the Miz to become the Intercontinental Champion. He was suffering a lot of losses. The man's a former WWE champion. This guy is very underrated to what he's done, but just goes about it very, very rudely, and just goes about it with such an attitude and such a way about him that it's just not crowd pleasing. But he gets the job done, and he's finding ways to win now. And Shelton Benjamin better be ready here.
Introducing the challenger from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds, Shelton Benjamin. And introducing the champion, and residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz!
And The Miz defending his championship again here on Smackdown, here defending it against a man who's a former world champion whose quest was to come back and win championship gold. Shelton Benjamin's first big chance at a WWE championship, at an Intercontinental Championship is here. The man's been an Intercontinental Champion before in the past, but this is his big chance. And Benjamin starting off with The Miz. The Miz is going to play him off here. And The Miz knows, hey, there is a locker room of guys here on SmackDown Live that want the Intercontinental Championship. And he saw that last week when there was a #1 contendership matchup for it. And The Miz went for the leg of Benjamin there. That's genius there by The Miz. Understands that Shelton loves to do super kicks and loves to jump off of stuff and loves to bring the power game from his legs. And The Miz studied it, man. The Miz studied the matchup last week. That's the thing. The Miz is a student of the game. As much as you don't want to say that The Miz isn't good, The Miz studies his opponents. He studies their weaknesses, and he goes after it. And that's what's made him such a successful Intercontinental Champion alongside his wife, Maurice, who's also been quite the helper as well for The Miz, too. Benjamin, a guy who got the suplex there, pinfall there, a man who's won the Money in the Bank briefcase before and cashed it in on a former friend, and a man who's been in a WrestleMania main event at one point as well in the Fatal 4-Way with former friends of Drew McIntyre, Jack Swagger, and another superstar that I created myself. And Shelton was able to succeed, and Shelton's been a world champion. He's held the title for a while before as a world champion. He had an incredible feud with Christian last year. He had my Universe mode at the King of the Ring pay-per-view at the Over the Limit. This guy just killed it here. But right now, you're starting to see that these guys have all stepped up their game, and they all want to be the best. And Benjamin wants to prove that he is the best. He is the gold standard. That he is what his nickname encapsulates. And look at, that's a high knee from Benjamin. And Benjamin going high up. The chances here. God damn, there you go. Jeff Hardy out there saying, let's go, man, let's go. Like, I got your back. You gotta wonder, does Jeff really have Benjamin's back? You know, if I'm Jeff Hardy, I'm festering with hate right now. This guy took my chance at becoming the Intercontinental Championship when he beat me last week. But Jeff says, hey, I'm not about that. I'm not that kind of guy. I want to see him succeed, and I want to make sure that he gets his chance and it's fair and square. And right now, Benjamin with the blockbuster neck from the top. That's beautiful. Benjamin again, very athletic, one of the most athletic athletes WWE has ever seen, and a kick out there by The Miz at 2, and Benjamin's like, all right, come on, ref, you gotta be a little bit quicker than that. And Benjamin with the punch, but there's The Miz, and The Miz, the champion again. You gotta wonder where Johnny Drip is right now, because that could play into it, you know. I know Maurice is out here, but you gotta wonder where the other wild card is here in this matchup. As The Miz, shot to the back of Benjamin. Now Benjamin fighting back here. Pioneer again to The Miz. And look at that. He's telling The Miz, get up, man. I know you want to get up. I know you want to do something crazy. He's waiting for The Miz to get up. And The Miz. A high knee again. And Benjamin's not shy of the high knee at all. He loves it. Benjamin now Whoop. Elbow to the heart of the Miz there. The Intercontinental Champion could be down. Benjamin looking for the pin. Benjamin looking for the win. Benjamin's about to walk out with the championship and kick out by the Miz. The Miz now counters it. And a big drop kick. A big boot there by the Miz right in front of this Canadian crowd here in Hamilton, Canada. Yeah, you got the Miz talking trash. You got the Miz doing whatever he wants. But Shelton says, I'm going to fight back, man. He's like, this ain't not going to be easy. This is going to be a fight here. You want to keep your title with you? It's going to be a fight. And now Benjamin, dropped on his back here. And the Miz is ever so good at these little things here. Keeping his title alongside and keeping it close to the best. Close to the best. And here comes Mizzy. Might be lining him up for the finish here. Oh no, he's thinking a pinfall. He's thinking this could be enough to win. And a kick out there by Benjamin. Good shot, Benjamin. Don't allow him to beat you like this. Keep fighting, man. Keep going. Now Benjamin says, I'm going to switch this up on you, buddy. Here we go. Oh, face first. Oh, how do you get out of that one? That's the question. How do you avoid that? That hurts, man. That's not pleasant. Now, Miz says, I'm going to counter this with a roll-up. And a roll-up by the Miz. The Miz looking for the championship. Looking to keep the title on his side. Oh, but Shelton might just do it. Oh, that kick out by the Miz there. And Benjamin is doing anything and everything to keep this match at his momentum. And look at this power knock to the outside. My God. And Maurice is there and trying to help the Miz out, but the rest is watching this and can't really do much. And she tried to grab Shelton and Shelton was like, hey, I never touched that woman. That woman tried to touch me. That is not by his game. Right now, you can see the sweat just dripping off of Benjamin Shelton. It's exhausting. And this is for the Intercontinental title. Oh, wait, for high rev. Nothing there. Benjamin counters it. Big kick right there. Let's go. Benjamin going high risk here. And Miz is up though. Miz is up in a drop kick. Not a kick, this is a high kick. Oh, off the top middle rope, and that's an arm drag off of it. And Miz looking to win the title. A kick out by Shelton. Still surviving so far. This is for the championship. This is for the Intercontinental title, man. You don't give up on this. Oh, wait. Benjamin neckbreaker. Benjamin now. Back again. High risk. He's not afraid to go high risk. He's not afraid of anything like that. And Benjamin still able to deliver that. But he felt it, man. He felt it. He had to pause for a moment. The Miz is out. What a kick out by the Miz. And a big boot again. The Miz loves delivering that big boot here. Kicks in midsection. Benjamin trying to get up. But, oh no. Classic Miz DDT. And Miz says, that's a pinfall. That's a win. That's my title. It's my title, keeping it home. And a kick out again by Benjamin. And Benjamin's out. And Miz, again, back to the pinfall. Says, hey, he's down. He's out. And a kick out again by Benjamin. And right now, the Miz has control of this matchup exactly where he wants it. Countered by Benjamin. Benjamin looked like he was waiting for the right moment. Benjamin got him. The goal complete shot. The gold standard is about to become the Intercontinental Champion. And a kick out by the Miz. Oh, come on. Again, there's that big boot. The Miz loves using that big boot. And skull crushing finale. Yeah, skull crushing finale. Miz was about to retain. Ref's a little late on the count there. And a kick out by Shelton. And Benjamin, neckbreaker. And Benjamin lining up over here. Lining him up, seeing the Miz pick himself up. And using any power he has to lift the Miz up. This is all about the Intercontinental Championship. This is a battle here. And Shelton's going high risk. Oh, he let him fall. Miz drops down with the knee. Benjamin crashed and burned. And the Miz is going to allow that because he sees an opportunity. And that is the win with the skull-crushing finale. And Miz is still the Intercontinental Champion. was genius. He saw the crash and burn moment of Shelton. Shelton was going for the Hurricanrana. Miz said no, pushed him off, and he saw that was his moment for a skull-crushing finale. And still, your champion, The Miz. And Jeff Hardy out there telling Shelton, it is what it is, man. Next time, you'll get him next time. But for now, The Miz continues to dominate as the Intercontinental Champion.